psychic reading on the monkeypox pandemic. And before we get started, just to let you guys know, we are not qualified medical professionals. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Please consult the medical community for any questions regarding monkeypox. Okay, we are solely psychics. So, welcome to our channel. We are Trinity Oracles. We are psychic sisters, energy workers, healers, and teachers. Check out our beta course of how to connect with your guides through tarot and oracle cards. If you want to do readings like us and be able to get accurate answers and connect with your guides, check out that beta course. We actually opened more seats because people are loving the class so much, and we're like, we want to get in. So make sure you get in before we actually officially close the doors. That will actually be very, very soon.
It's just the beta course we're going to close. The real one we're going to put out after.
Exactly. So I'm Jasmine. This is my sister Erica, and this is Candace. So we've actually got a few questions about this monkeypox pandemic, and thank you to one of our subscribers who, sent these. They're in New York and said that it's been declared a state of emergency in New York, and I think in San Francisco. Okay, so the questions: will it be a monkeypox pandemic? Will this be considered a worldwide pandemic? Will we go back into quarantine? How long will this last? And will the entire United States be forced to declare a state of emergency? So those are some of the questions that we will be answering in this video. Just to let you guys know before we even get started with the first question, we are not stating facts, nor are we stating opinions. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. We are strictly just channeling from Spirit. Yeah, Spirit. Alright, so let's jump right in. The first question is, will it be a monkeypox pandemic? And we already did a little bit of pre-channeling, so you might see us looking down at our papers while we're also channeling from the cards.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see here.
Spirit said no. Spirit said that people are going to individually isolate themselves and put themselves in their own type of quarantine or shutdown due to the fear of the monkeypox and also the residual fear of the COVID epidemic or pandemic.
I got a no as well. Yeah.
I got with will it be a monkeypox pandemic? I got yes. Like, it may be considered a pandemic, but not to the levels we think it will be. Certain states will be greatly affected.
I got that as well. Yeah.
So let's jump right in. Anything else you guys want to add?
No.
So the next question, will this be considered a worldwide pandemic? And I'm going to go ahead and read what I had already, pre-channeled. No, this will not be considered a worldwide pandemic. It will not be on a worldwide scale. Some countries will put in place some travel restrictions, not bans, but I think maybe travel restrictions to keep their citizens safe, but it will not be major travel bans. There's a possibility of Hawaiian and like the islands, like Caribbean islands, will be heavily affected with monkeypox.
Like the Caribbean. Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. So that could be coming up. This is fulfillment of wishes. This could be coming up in the news soon. Okay, you see here, this is like the leaf right here, and this is people having fun. The waterfalls, this represents like the islands, specifically like Caribbean islands.
Wow. I got no as well, it being a
that it
spread worldwide. I got no. Spirit says certain places will be affected. They keep mentioning like I wish I had my card up, but it's like a guy kind of like this, and they said areas where it's like people huddled to, like how vacation places, like how you're seeing the Caribbean, the islands, places like that.
I got the same answer.
Where people live in close quarters.
Like densely populated areas.
Yes.
More urban, maybe, or something.
That's not going to, worldwide shutdown. That's not going to happen.
No, not at all. Now the third question is, will we be forced to go back into quarantine? Well, that was kind of self-explanatory. The answer is pretty much no.
The Spirit keeps saying it's going to be people consciously self-quarantining out of fear.
Exactly.
So you're going to have people be like, oh, I can't have a birthday party this year because my mom's scared of monkeypox.
Exactly.
Stuff like that.
Exactly. Anything for you, Candace?
No lockdown again. Spirit keeps mentioning like political figures, like we cannot say, go in quarantine because of what happened with the last virus. They saw how it affected people, and they're like, we don't need that again. We don't need that. too much, people stuff going on with, mental,
Mm-hmm.
emotional, physical, and economically. They're like, we can't do that.
Exactly.
Economically, like we cannot shut it
Yeah.
down again.
Exactly. The next question is, how long may this, monkeypox pandemic potentially last? To be honest, I got these 3 cards when it came to the timing. Let's see here. I got a few more months, no less than 1 year. And then I got, exactly, I got 4, 2, and 3. Adds to 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. So no less than a year for the United States. Okay. Not U.S. people. People will be hesitant to travel to the islands after the outbreak in certain islands. Caribbean islands will be affected the most, which I kind of discussed earlier. But no major death tolls, although many will suffer. I think they said that this monkeypox is actually like very painful.
Oh, wow.
And they keep saying like many people will be in pain and just suffer from monkeypox outbreaks. Exactly.
Goodness.
Exactly. And even those who may not feel the pain, they're just saying it's just many people will be affected by monkeypox. Even if they get it small, a little bit, they're still going to be suffering. So this is like Caribbean travel. This is like the tourism industry. And this castle back here represents like, travel. That travel is their moneymaker. And this is people like walking away like, nah, we're not going to go. So this could be happening in the near future when we start hearing about those Caribbean islands being greatly affected. And how it's spreading like wildfire.
Spirit would say what's interesting that this virus is going to spread mostly to girls, especially teenagers. Like right now they're marketing it towards males, but like it's going to take a shift. It's going to be mostly going to be teenage girls getting it.
Wow.
So they said don't be sharing food and drink, and keep your distance, ladies.
Okay. Anything else?
I know. I didn't get the timing thingy.
Will the entire United States be forced to declare a state of emergency?
You already heard her answer.
Exactly.
She's a no.
This is what I wrote, which is it's a no. The U.S. will not be forced to declare a state of emergency, although some states will, which already New York, San Francisco, and maybe a few other states or cities will declare like states of emergency, but it will not be the entire United States. Okay.
Spirit mentioned also like medical community groups. They said they're going to be like, we hope people will kind of take notes of what happened with the last virus and do the protocols. Stay away from people, don't be touched, just the same maneuvers that they told us. Social distancing. They're like, we hope that they kind of follow along.
Yes. So, if you would like to book a reading with Trinity Oracles, go to trinityoracles.com. All that information is in the description box below. Also, we have a very, very popular and accurate celebrity predictions blog. Check that out. That link's in the description box below. It's on trinityoracles.com too. What we're going to say, Hannah?
Speaking of correct celebrity predictions, we predicted that Nene Leakes is writing a tell-all book. She announced it yesterday. She said, I'm telling everything about what I experienced at Bravo.
Ooh.
So yeah, she's ready.
Exactly. So if you want a reading with some accurate psychic sisters, some accurate sisters, book your reading at trinityoracles.com and check out all the wonderful things that we have on that website while you are there. Bye guys.
All right, bye. Until next time.